Hello, this is Winker Reviews, and today I will be doing a video on I Am Woman, a biography about Helen Reddy, the famous singer, and her rise to stardom. A lot of people, mainly men, were complaining about the feminist message from the trailer. I can see why some people would hesitate on watching a movie like this, because sometimes movies like this will prioritize an SJW message, and that can get in the way of good storytelling. For example, Birds of Prey or the new Charlie's Angels remake. I get where the outrage came from, but on the other hand, I think there is a lot of disdain from white men when it comes to feminist themed movies. Because in their minds, if a white woman has too much freedom, it could perpetuate white genocide, which is ridiculous since an overwhelming amount of people marry and have kids within their own race. But moving on, I decided to give this a chance just to see what it was about. It was not a cringy movie at all. It was quite enjoyable, and the strong feminist message made a lot of sense since this movie takes place in the late 60s and through the 70s when women were still trying to get equal rights. I was not familiar with the name Helen Reddy. I did, however, recognize her song, so I went into this really knowing very little, if nothing at all. There are a lot of sexist men, and some of the dialogue in the beginning seemed a bit forced and exaggerated, and I was thinking, like, okay, were men really that bad and discriminatory back then? But not all the men in this are bad. Helen's husband is very supportive and not threatened by her making more money than him or her feminist ideas. He was actually very strategic with getting I Am Woman approved for Helen's first album, which later became a huge hit. The plot of the movie is the same biography setup that all these types of movies have. The rise and fall of the singer's career. It really doesn't do anything different in that retrospect. It also doesn't do a good job at aging the actors, even if 20 years pass. I really don't understand why movies still have a hard time aging the actors, even with old fashioned makeup. Like, you don't need CGI to age an actor at least 10 years. It's almost like they refuse to even put the effort in. Also, the lip singing was not that great. I kept wondering why they didn't choose someone who could sing the songs. However, it was still well done. I really enjoyed the movie. Amazing performance by Evan Peters, as usual. He's a great actor who plays the troubled husband. It has a really feel good message at the end about female empowerment, and it's a really cute movie. And I recommend, even if you don't like SJW stuff today, I still think that this is a good movie for anyone to watch. I have a hard time believing anyone with any sense would be offended by this or think it's cringy. It's really not. It's history, and I give it a 6.5 out of 10.